Good evening. We present the news summary. Former President Wevel Ramkalawan has denied allegations made by President Patrick Emini, who recently said that items belonging to the state were taken from State House when former President Ramkalawan left office last month. Former President Ramkalawan says that all government property remained on site and only personal belongings were taken.
I feel really sad that the president decided to go on the attack. And sad because most of his accusations are totally unfounded. First of all, I want to say that all the gifts that he said I had stolen, all those gifts are there. And I was already in a conversation with Mr. David Andre, the Secretary General of the Institute of Culture, to organize an exhibition. So a lot of those gifts are just ordinary gifts. As far as the furniture is concerned, I took away furniture that belonged to me. I did not take anything that belonged to the state. And I am looking forward to the inventory that they will do in order to state clearly that nothing was stolen. Phones, come on. Why should I take phones attached to the office? That I took a car and they had to ask me to return the car? Look, arrangements had been made. There was a trail of email. The car, the RAV4, was included as part of 2 cars that I would be allowed to take to use as a former president. I don't have any boats registered in my name. Any boat that I use do not belong to me. I've been allowed to use the boat, any boat. And if he wants to do an investigation, go ahead, do it. And what he will find is there's no boat belonging to the state that Wevel Ramkalawan has taken away.
The SBC team visited the Minister of Education and Human Resource Development, David Pierre, Minister of Transport and Civil Aviation, Veronique Emini, Minister of Foreign Affairs and Diaspora, Barry Faure, as well as Minister of Local Government and Inner Islands, Evelyn Rose. All the ministers say they were well received by employees of their respective ministries, and they hope that the work will continue as is. Minister Pierre met with the employees individually as well as in groups.
I've been very well received, no complaints at all. Actually, I've had discussions this morning with some top executives from the ministry, and the discussions have gone very, very, very well, and I'm so happy for that. Now, when it comes to education itself, like I said, what I would like to see for the country is a Seychelles that is united, a Seychelles that is prosperous, prosperity for every Seychellois, a Seychelles that is governed by Seychellois, and a Seychelles that represents that shows very strong leadership locally and internationally. Now, to achieve this, we need to ensure that our children, at a very young age, we all have talents, so we need to have a system that allows teachers to identify the potential of each and every single student in any of the classes, anywhere in the country, and give them the opportunity to develop their talents so that in the future they become responsible citizens of the country.
Several security and public service organizations met today for a tsunami simulation exercise. The exercise focused on how to communicate and share information between agencies when a tsunami warning is issued. The IO Wave Committee organized the tsunami simulation exercise in collaboration with the DRMD, the Disaster Risk Management Division. Aiming to integrate technology and conservation, Nature Seychelles launched its new application called App for Reserve Management to facilitate work and increase efficiency. SECAT financed the project at a cost of approximately 670,000 rupees. The application will be used on island.
I'm delighted as a data scientist on this project to present to you the content of the app and what makes it so special as a digital tool. So the app revolves around 4 important principles for field work: that it be able to work offline, because when you're out in the field, you don't always have signal, that it captures everything into one tool to make it efficient and practical and adapted to the circumstances and conditions of field work, and that it automatically gathers all the data and that the data is accessible easily. And for that, we have a logic with the app that sends to a server. For those of you who are unaware of what a server is a box that collects all the data, basically, on a daily basis or on an hourly basis. Whenever it collects the data, and then it sends it back to every single device that has the app on it.
This was the news summary. Thank you for your attention.